How would you describe your friends in English? Are they a bit childish? Are they considerate and reliable? Are they mature? Or are they a bit selfish? In this video, I'm going to give you 10 words to describe people. The first word is considerate. We all want a considerate friend. Considerate people always think about others. Here's an example. My brother was very considerate. He stayed quiet all day so I could study for my exam. A considerate person will be quiet if you need to study. A considerate friend would check on you if you felt ill. They might bring you food if you weren't able to go out. A considerate person will always think about their friends and what they need. Most considerate people are also reliable. Reliable means if your friend says that they will meet you, they will definitely be there to meet you. The opposite of reliable is unreliable. An unreliable person might say, "I'll meet you at 8 o'clock," and then they're not there. They don't turn up, they maybe forget, or they have something else to do, or they've arranged to do 2 things on the same day. An unreliable person might be there and they might not be there. You don't know. But reliable people are always there when they say they'll be there. They make an appointment and you know that they will stick to that appointment. I'd much rather have a reliable friend than an unreliable friend. Our next adjective is shy. A shy person is nervous about meeting new people. If you are shy, you don't really like to meet lots of new people. Maybe you're okay with just 1 or 2 new people, but if you go into a room that's full of people, you're going to feel very nervous and worried. Shy people don't usually like to speak in front of a crowd. If you're shy, you might find that public speaking makes you feel very uncomfortable or scared. And shy people are usually less confident in large groups. The next word is mean. A mean person says things to upset someone on purpose. They deliberately say things to upset another person. Perhaps if you have a new hairstyle, a mean person would say, "Why did you have your hair cut like that? It looks terrible." That's a mean thing to say because it's going to upset you, and they said it deliberately, knowing that it would upset you, and that's mean. Selfish means I only think about myself. If I am selfish, I don't care what anybody else wants to do. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do. And I don't care if it makes anyone else unhappy. I don't care what other people want to do because I am selfish. Everything is about me. A selfish person might eat all the best cakes at a party because they wanted to. They didn't think about the other people at the party because they are selfish. They only think about themselves. Our next adjective is modest. If someone is described as modest, this could mean one of 2 things. We have modest behaviour and we have modest clothing. So modest behaviour is not bragging about your achievements, saying that your achievements are not really that good. You may be congratulating someone on winning a prize, and if they are modest, they could say, Well, it wasn't really a big competition and it wasn't really a huge achievement. It's not very important. They try to make it seem like their achievement is less than it really is. That's modest behaviour. Modest is also used to describe the way that someone dresses. Modest clothing is very, very different across different countries and different cultures. In Britain, my outfit could be described as modest. Something that isn't very low on the chest and isn't very short on the legs. But this depends on the situation. And if you go to the beach in summer and it's a hot day, then it's totally acceptable to wear a bikini and no one will think that's immodest. Immodest is the opposite of modest. And of course, in other countries, it's considered modest to perhaps cover your head, and it may be considered modest to wear a full length dress rather than a shorter one. Our next way of describing someone is childish. This is not a positive description for an adult. If an adult is described as childish, it means they are silly and irresponsible. They are not behaving like an adult, they are behaving like a child. Someone who is childish could also be described as immature. Immature means childish, and the opposite of childish or immature is mature. Mature would be used to describe a young person who is more responsible than you would expect for someone their age. They are sensible, responsible, and perhaps more capable than you would expect. For example, a 19-year-old who is running a business and doing a great job. You could say that person is very mature. Most 19-year-olds could not do a great job of running a business. So they are more capable, more responsible than most people of their age. Our next word is clumsy. You might hear people say, I am so clumsy. To be clumsy means you have lots of small accidents. Perhaps you drop things or break things. Maybe you bump into things when you're walking around. You could say, I have a bruise because I walked into the door. I am so clumsy. Our last word is sociable. A person who is described as sociable is someone who likes to meet new people. A sociable person likes to be around lots of people. They enjoy talking to people, meeting new people. A sociable person likes socializing. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if there are any more adjectives to describe people that you'd like me to explain. I'll see you soon. Bye.